Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video we're going to talk Lewis Hamilton. Ironically, today is a week since that crazy, emotional, pain-free win. Oh my god. We're going to have a bit of a reflection on that day. It was a world-class drive once again by Lewis Hamilton, showing his credentials, and it was a very emotional day. Crazy British Grand Prix. Silverstone delivered again. And it is quite ironic that Lewis ends that massive win drought of 945 days at Silverstone, of all places. It was a great drive again. He stayed calm, didn't crumble like a certain orange outfit, stayed calm, made the right calls, and his experience won him the race. Obviously, great driver in mixed conditions, but at the end of the day, his experience won that. And Red Bull was struggling for pace, so yeah. It was a world-class drive, exceptional. And Lewis Hamilton is an exceptional driver. I did go away from him because of his off-track. I was so emotional. I nearly teared up, especially when we saw this image of him hugging his father. I nearly teared up at this point because I followed Lewis for, I think it was 17 years. So yeah, obviously to see him win again is an emotional moment, and it's just all the nonsense that comes with it. But as a driver, I'll always respect him because he's one of the best, if not the best, of all time. World-class drive, experience and skill. You shouldn't really never doubt Lewis Hamilton, but it has been 2.5 years and 945 days since he won. But we all know, obviously, the pain, emotion and pressure was released. When have you ever seen Lewis Hamilton that emotional? I cannot remember him ever crying. And it's not a thing to joke about. I like to see emotion by drivers, so people will be out there saying crying for a win, you got these keyboard warriors. I like to see a bit of emotion. And it's pain from Abu Dhabi. It's release to finally win again. And the pressure. He's been getting arse handed to him by George week in, week out. 10-2 in qualifying. Behind him in the drivers. George has just won a race. There's massive pressure there. Mercedes are coming good, and you're leaving to Ferrari, who look worse at this point. There's massive pressure there. And he standed up and was counted. George has just won, so the pressure was on. And Lewis has backed it up to win at Silverstone. He was emotional and so much pain. In my opinion, I still say he was robbed at Abu Dhabi, but even Lewis fans, like non-Lewis fans as well, were actually praising him. And it's good to see. No matter if you hate Lewis Hamilton, even the haters were giving him credit. Which is great to see by the F1 community. Even like, I have a subscriber, biggest Lewis Hamilton hater ever. Even he praised Lewis Hamilton. And I think that's great to see. Yeah, and the self-doubt would have been creeping in. Can Lewis Hamilton do this anymore? Not to win for that 945 days is a very long time. Obviously, he's made a call. And at the minute, that call is not looking good. Mercedes are improving. Ferrari are getting worse. And he's going to Ferrari. Now, obviously, we got them rule changes coming in. But yeah, if anyone can win a title and end Ferrari's title drought, it's probably going to be Lewis Hamilton. But yeah, he's been getting annihilated this season, so it's a big response by Lewis. Was very emotional moment. The whole race really was emotional. George retiring, McLaren fucking up, and Lewis winning at the end. It was an emotional roller coaster of a race, really. And I did follow this guy for 17 years, so obviously I still have a bit of a soft spot for him in the back, but yeah, he's not my favourite driver anymore, but I've still got like loads of Lewis stuff. It's just what it is. Mercedes getting better as Ferrari get worse. Now that could be a big issue for Lewis's next adventure. Yeah, he deserves a win in his final season with Mercedes because of the career he's had. I mean, at a point up until very recent, Lewis, every single season, he'd won at least one Grand Prix. And then Mercedes got like worse. So 104 wins, an all-time great. Where do you put him? Now that's going to divide opinion. Schumacher's the best in some people's eyes. For me, Senna's the best in my eyes and some others. Lewis will be the best of all time. It's different to compare the eras. But yeah, 9 wins at Silverstone. And it is fitting that that massive win drought has ended at his home race. I mean, honestly, that's like fairy tale shit, that. As a driver, ultimate respect for him. And 1 week on, I thought it was fitting to do a video giving my thoughts. I really enjoyed the Silverstone Grand Prix. It was epic. And it always delivers Silverstone. It's not us being biased. Silverstone is a great, great racetrack. It really is. It provides wheel-to-wheel action, good overtaking, and you can actually follow. And it's just a great racetrack. Really is. But the pain, the relief, the emotion coming out of Lewis, I've got to say, this image was the most touching image of it. He celebrated with his mum, obviously Anthony. Yeah. Oh, it was emotional. Seeing him have the gold trophy again in his hands. Yeah. Comment down below your thoughts. I've got to say, big respect to the F1 community, because it would be easy to say, oh, Lewis got lucky or something, but it's not luck, is it? He's done it time and time and again. When it rains, Lewis shines. 2008 Silverstone, still his best ever win, and I don't think that will ever be topped. And again, another tricky, wet condition race. And who's there to pick up the trophy? Lewis Hamilton. And ironically, next up, we go to Hungary, where Lewis has an unbelievable record at that track. I want to say he's won there 8 times. I may be wrong on that, but I think it's 8 times. Yeah, next we go to Hungary. And he's got an exceptional record there, so yeah. Comment down below your thoughts on Lewis Hamilton. And I've got to say, at the minute, the support has been amazing. Every single video, no matter what I put out there, whether it's McLaren, Zach Brown, Lewis, driver ratings, doing really well. New people are watching, so yeah, great to see the support. Thanks for watching. Adios. Comment down below your thoughts on Lewis. Exceptional.